completely, not smoking nothing. But then shit happens, and I really think when you actually start doing it, you for the rest of your life, you just try stopping.
You want it? What you want it?
There we go. Get a bonus spin in my casino game. Man, if you knew how much money I feel like a millionaire sometimes in this game, I win trillions. Literally trillions. And then I spend it.
That's in GTA 5. I feel me like a very rich person. I can just now I played that game so much. I went over 300 million, and that's a lot in that game. And now I can just play and like again yesterday I spent like 3 million, and I don't care. like, nothing. I feel so rich in a game, but then when I go in real life, I go check how much money I have to go to the store.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. I won $1.28 trillion. Oh, holy shit. 9.17 trillion. Still going. I'm good. Like, fucking, why can't this be real money, bro? I'd say I'd buy my own country. An island or some fucking thing.
Nah,
I'd have my own lasers to protect my island. I only won.
I would buy everything that's around me and then go and take it back.
Yeah. Like, it really bugs me that all the technology that we have and they're not fixing the world, they're just making it worse.
Yeah, and then they call it like it's stuff we can stop wars with. No.
Yeah. Stop nothing. And you know what the biggest danger I think now is they're fucking with the AI.
Yeah.
They may know, I'm probably pretty sure they know what it is, but they think they're going to be able to control it. Yeah, they're fucking delusional.
Yep. And that's why I still hope, man, and I pray for that actually AI just turns against them, not all of us.
It's already doing it. It's already doing it. In case you guys that are in here haven't learned yet, I talk a lot about the D-Wave computer, how it's 5 times as powerful as the Willow chip. The Willow chip is 105 qubits. Google claimed quantum supremacy with a 50 qubit chip. Then they made Willow a 105 qubit chip. D-Wave, the original machine they bought from D-Wave, is 512 qubits. D-Wave just released a new one they tested. 4,400 plus qubits. And Jordy Rose says every time you add a qubit, you double the amount of parallel dimensions that you have access to.
That's crazy.
They have no idea what they're fucking dealing with. Oh, I believe that they've been messing with portals. Portals used to exist, or maybe even still exist. They've always been trying to figure out the portals, right? CERN, I'm pretty sure, is just a portal generator. The rest of it is all fucking smoke and mirrors. It's a portal generator. And now they've done the quantum computers, which are accessing parallel dimensions. I played a video last night that Jordy Rose says, no, it's not us causing the Mandela effects. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Fucking A, it is. When you're messing with parallel dimensions, that's why we're having changes here. It's got to be. There's no other.
You think they could go like in time, but not change things about it? Like just go and look?
No, I know they've done a lot of time research and time viewing, but I don't think they can actually jump through time. I think they can, when they're working with parallel dimensions, something happens, Geordie Rose described it as they're all identical in every way. The only difference is the value of the qubit, which doesn't really make sense. But every time you change a decision, right? If there's a parallel world and you turn left and I turn right, then that parallel world branches off into another one, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think.
Because it just popped up in my mind, because I was thinking about it, and I know, like, I don't believe that they could go back in time, because if they would be able
If
to,
they
right?
could have, we'd already be gone.
Yeah, like you would,
Yeah.
they would already messed it up, like in Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And
what they
but what
did,
if
they
they
did
can
have
look in the
Project
future?
Looking Glass. They were using psychics and that kind of thing and trying to look through time. As the story goes, they every timeline they look down, they end up losing. Humans rise up and take control again. So they've always been trying to manipulate things and look for a timeline to go down where they win. If that story is true, doesn't matter what timeline they look down, they always end up losing. Hopefully that's a thing.
Yeah.
How you doing, Aaron?
Hey, Scott.
No, different Aaron. I'm driving a route to install a few windshields today. Nice. So you do the roadside, just drop off, rip out their windshield, throw another one in? That's always funny when they do it, right in your driveway. Bang, window replaced. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance.
Hello, you're insured. Spend me money, and when you miss a payment, we throw it in the garbage. We start over. What a scam insurance is. I've replaced windshields while people were on the beach. Nice. Yeah, makes sense. The glass place I dealt with last, I had a windshield replaced. Kind of pissed me off. I figured it would be replaced under my insurance. They gave me the excuse that the chip was in front of the driver's view, so it's not covered. What the fuck you talk? I think they conned me. I got fucked. Pay for it anyways, fuckers. My insurance is supposed to cover rock chips, right? If you get them fixed. Nope, they charged me for it. Did the windshield glue trick filled the chip? Yeah. Yes. It's all corrupt. Everybody's fucking corrupt. Probably even the guy you work for doing windshields. He's probably corrupt too. I don't know. What's with this world? We can't just fucking exist and live harmoniously. You see somebody that's hungry. Like, I watch animal rescues. You should see some of those people. Like, if they did that stuff if everybody did the same stuff for every living thing, we'd have no problems in this world. And I've seen animals like, dude, I saw a video yesterday. A guy caught a giant fish. A giant, like grouper sized fish. And when he pulled it up, he looked inside the mouth and there was an otter, a baby fucking otter inside this fish. They got the otter out and it was like totally in fucking shock. Took a little while for it to fucking kind of come to, but it survived. An otter ate by a fish. Like, fuck. But they saved that otter. Like, couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was incredible. I saw another. I'm kind of pissed off at the guy because he's a nature hiking guy, and he was at a waterfall, and there was deer up the waterfall, and he made deer calls. So the buck fucking, I guess it was the season. You're fucking with the guy's mate or whatever. He made a deer call, and the buck started coming down the waterfall and went across to the side, and his fucking girlfriend fell all the way down. Bang, 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 smash, and unalived right in front of the fucking guy. He caused it. He fucking caused it by calling for those deers with like a deer call, right? He made the sound. And and the guy's getting fucking YouTube views off that video, and he caused that deer to die. He shouldn't have called. He shouldn't have made no calls. They would have been fine. You could tell the male was a little bit aggressive, and he started coming down, and he moved across the waterfall fine. His girl trying to follow him fell and unalived, like literally smashed right in front of this guy's feet. If I had choice, the video would be gone, his account would be gone. Yeah, it was pretty shitty video, and he's still getting the likes and people talking about it. He fucked it up. He made noises, like a deer call, and that buck went fucking what, and started coming down the waterfall, moved to one side of the waterfall, and the other deer fucking slipped and fell, and bounced all the way down. Bang, bang, bang! You could hear its spine crash and everything. Fucking bang, dead.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. And the guy's still getting fucking likes and shit, traffic on YouTube for it.
Yesterday they took a video down, right? And now they had to put it back because it's all stuff that I took from TikTok. But what it was for violation, like for violent and blah blah blah. Like what?
That's because somebody reported you, bud.
Content, man, it's a joke. But you see on TikTok and it's all allowed, and then
you get
like
reported
that, right?
physically. That's what it is. It's not TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking trolls.
Hey, then I would love to see his face when he came back to my profile and see.
Why do you use this nightmare of a filter? You don't like this? You don't like this filter?
Yeah, I love it.
Aaron doesn't like it. It's a nightmare of a filter. It's kind of cool.
This is okay. I just hate the cookie.
I could use. See this one.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna look away.
See this one. Do you see this one, Aaron? What do you think of this one? The Uncanny Valley. No, I'm not sure if I have. But you see this on my cheek, right? That's an FBI pedophile symbol. There's a pedophile symbol on the gingerbread man. Do you see that, bud? This is why I don't use it. Those are pedophile symbols on the cheek. Fred's criminal charges? What the fuck are they talking about? I don't have any criminal charges. These fucking weirdos just make shit up as they go. Who the fuck is that saying that? Mr. Green. Oh, Mr. Green.
Oh my god.
Piece of shit. Come up here so I can humiliate you, you fuck.
Really, Aaron? So a cookie
Come up here, Green.
Video symbols is better than like a moon that. Oh my! I just now please
Don't
make it
be a
make.
pussy. Guess Green's a pussy. Why you talk about criminal charges, you fucking liar?
Who's Mr. Green? I don't know.
Oh, he's a fucking globy troll. He said another Flurf Live said Fred's criminal charges are bizarre. Look, it's all you got, fucking princess. Thanks for coming, dipshit.
Huh? What? Dip was here?
Mr. Green, yeah, pussy. Right, Mr. Green? You're nothing but a pussy. Chump. I was in a Flurf Live, and they said Fred's criminal charges are bizarre. Where's my fucking criminal charges, bitches? Fuck.
Yeah.
They just never give up. And those are the fucktards that think flat can be vertical.
Yeah.
I didn't run away from him. I invited him up. What are you talking about, Aaron? He ran out of the room. I muted his chat and invited him. You need some, Aaron? I don't fucking run from nobody. There's your invite. No, don't fucking block that cupcake. I want that fucking goof. Come up here, shit face. You want to talk shit? Get up here.
He's up.
So what do you got, Aaron? Well, I don't hear anything. You know how to use TikTok, bud? You want me to school you? I don't hear nothing.
The flat Earth theory. A couple of things. During Ramadan,
Oh, I think
in the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, they issue a table.
So you got nothing to say?
Time that if you had a higher floor, you have to eat a little later than those who live on a lower floor.
Numbnut.
no wonder he said that the cookie was better than the moon.
Look at this shit. Look, this is what you fucking deal with, right? Here. Fuck. This is the kind of numbnut princesses that we deal with. This is Aaron. Duh. Get off your mummy's couch, Aaron. Are you a girl or a guy, or are you sure? Do you know what you are, Aaron? You got pronouns, bud? You fucking morons.
It's a video.
Yeah.
Look, man, if I hear that, like since that day, I don't want to see the cookie anymore. I just can't stand it. It's so fucked up that I pass by lives of like regular people, you know, that don't know about the dude, and then they just don't know.
Why'd you run away like a little bitch?
Nobody ran away from you, Cupcake. You're a fucking little bitch.
You still know what you are?
So your only comeback is, I know
Thanks
you
for
are,
coming,
but what am
pussy, girl boy. He's not even qualified to fucking debate me, punk. How you doing, flat and happy? I don't crush egos. I crush Globetards' egos. There's another one. Come on up here, Lay. You better have some fucking globe-proof, princess. You hear me? Get up here. Fucking morons. Don't be a pussy.
Faggot. Are you talking to you, Muppet?
Dum-dum. Do you have any proof you live on a spinning flying space ball? Or you come up here to talk shit?
That's what you're doing.
No, I talk shit to globe morons that are still stuck in their childhood belief.
Right,
You
then,
got any
dude.
proof?
Yeah, I'm a
You got
geological
any proof,
landscape.
mouthpiece? Or you just a fucking chatbot?
Well, stop over talking to them, you dickhead.
Go ahead, Cupcake.
I'm a geological land surveyor for the
You
rail
got
industry.
10 seconds to give
Right,
me some
one question,
fucking
one
proof.
question, one
I
question.
want science.
Geological land surveying.
Numbnut.
Numb
Are
nuts,
you
you're the
fucking
fucking numb
clueless?
nuts.
I want proof. Surveying doesn't measure curvature. I crush all the surveyors. Turn on your mic, princess. Let's hear your fucking mouth. Dum-dum, I'm talking to you. Got nothing? Numbnut. Let's go, princess. What do you got? Nothing? Anything? You just gonna talk shit? You're a fucking follower? You follow other globetards, which are government agents? Are you simple? Fucking moron.
Profile, man.
He can't turn on his mic. He's just fucking stupid. I guess you're out of here. See ya. Anybody else? Yeah, he's stupid. I sent him mic requests and everything. He ignored it. Morning. Fucking talk shit. That's all we get. You said fuck all. You owned nothing. You didn't even speak, you princess.
Yeah,
What are you
don't
talking
own
about?
your own mind.
Here you go. Here you go. Another invite. Get the fuck up here. Let's see what you got, bud. Let's see what you got, numbnut.
Ah, see, yeah, you've unmuted me now, haven't you?
I don't want to hear no bullshit. I want to hear proof, that scientific proof that you're on a spinning flying space ball. What do you got?
Well, as a geological land surveyor for the past 14 years,
Right.
kind of use
So
satellites,
surveying
elevation,
doesn't
geometry.
measure curvature.
Land surveying considers the
Surveying
Earth's
doesn't measure
surface
curvature.
as
I went for the
a
rail
Are you
industry.
fucking simple, bud? What did you
Yeah,
survey?
you're the simple
What
ones.
did
You're
you
not listening.
survey?
You're not listening.
Plots for buildings?
Rail infrastructure, numbnuts.
What?
Rail infrastructure, something you don't know nothing about,
Railing
clearly.
So when
infrastructure.
land
idiot.
surveying,
Railing.
you survey 100 meters
As in
at a time and you
handrails
think you're
on a fucking
special.
sidewalk? Or
Rail
train
infrastructure.
rails?
What?
Speak English.
Train rails.
Try
Train
English.
rails.
The Queen's English, motherfucker.
I am fucking English, you don't know.
Ah, no, you can't fucking speak, can you, motherfucker?
No, you ain't got no
dumb.
fucking sense. You got about
You're
as much
dumb,
common
right?
sense as fucking plants in you fucking
So,
idiot.
when did you use curvature in your surveying, princess?
What's
Say
Oh,
never.
LGBT
Fucking
flag
hell.
all about in your profile?
Say never. You didn't fucking
Okay.
survey Earth curvature, did you?
Obviously we do.
Obviously you don't, because
Obviously
surveying
we do.
doesn't measure curvature.
Hang on
You
a
goddamn
minute. So
fucking
you
lying
know,
piece
so
of
you
shit.
know more than
You're
me
a
and our
lying
whole
piece of
team.
shit.
Well,
Yes,
clearly,
I've
mate, you
crushed every
fucking does.
fake surveyor in here.
Special because you've done
You
surveying.
fucking
You
donut.
fucking do. I done surveying when I was 16 years old, you fucking dimwit. It's not
Hear that?
fucking
My
rocket
guests are
science.
fucking
You measure
spanking you,
100
lay.
meters at a time and you don't measure curvature. So stop talking shit. And back to the point. What the fuck is that flag all about?
What flag?
On his
wait.
profile.
Yeah, but it's
Absolute fucking waste of space you are. Oh my fucking god.
Fucking wrong 'un, man.
You're the fucking wrong
wait,
one.
Leash. Am I correct? You don't like that flag?
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
Oh, well, I take it back. I
Yeah,
take it back. I
something
thought
we
you
can
were
actually
fucking
finally
promoting
agree
that
on
shit.
then, right, bro?
My bad.
Because
My
there's not
bad.
a real flat earther that
bad.
actually stands with that fucking flag. Open your eyes. It's the Glovers that try to protect it, bro.
So
Yeah, all right.
now
Sorry,
that you
man.
don't,
I
now that you
got
know
a
We'll
little
never
bit
find a
surveying
fucking
doesn't
flat
measure
earther
Earth
that
curvature.
stands with that
Red.
bullshit, bro.
Do you have any proof of any?
I'm just listening to all your bullshit thinking
So
that you know
dumb dumb.
better.
I asked you a
Listen,
Oh
question.
my god, how
Surveying.
dumb are you?
How you
You
survey
fucking
asked
know
you a
that
question,
supporting
you
the
avoided
globe
it.
is the same thing you support
You
that
measure
flag.
100 meters at a
You
time.
idiot.
How are you seeing curvature over
100
100
meters at a time. Is that what you truly think? 100 meters at a time. Is that
Yeah,
what you
you
truly
measure
think?
100 meters. The machine's only accurate for like 375 meters.
We do about 65 to 70
Yeah, we
miles.
do 600. Bullshit. No surveyor measures 600 meters. It's 100 meters at a time. The machine's only accurate for 300 meters.
Dude, we
Yeah.
use fucking satellites. You fucking donut. I said this from the
Fucking
beginning.
You're a fucking donut. You're a
shut
liar,
up.
bud.
You are
You're
the
a
biggest
Why am I
trump I've
lying
ever
then?
You're a
fucking heard
liar.
of.
Why
Wait
am
till
I lying?
Barron's live. You'll
Why
get
am
them
I
flying
lying?
in there, you bullshitter.
Nothing but lies from this clown. Stop lying, buddy. 600 fucking miles. You obviously are not a
over 100
surveyor.
meters at a
You
time.
don't know the standard for accuracy. You don't know fuck all, bud. Do you? Nothing.
Yeah, you know
I don't know,
what?
Dusty. They're
Go
just
to
fucking
Level
slow.
Devil. Go to Shardock. Go say to them that you don't like that flag. Go tell them. Go tell your globe friends. I bet they will show you.
I didn't even look at the post. I just seen the flag and seen red.
Yeah, I went when you said it. I went and looked, and I saw the text above it. He really doesn't like it. Put man, how can you be that blind?
As soon as he said he surveyed 600 miles, he's fucking, he's full of shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's just a liar.
Barron surveys 3,000 meters at a time. Fucking bellend.
Fuck. That's like Barron on the side of a mountain, shooting across to another mountain range and say there's a mile of missing curvature. You're on the side of a mountain, you fucking Nimrod. That's
what does my
topography.
nutting about that Jorge man. He's up there telling people, if you want to know about surveying, go to Barron's Live. And it's like, shut up, Jorge, you're a fucking haverer. Honestly, man, he really winds me up. He's such an arrogant little twat.
Lofi, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing the best that I can. I got the invite. I'm here. Hey, everybody. I hope that...
Nice.
Long time.
What's good,
You
everybody?
just missed the surveyor that said he surveyed 600 miles.
Oh, you mean plane surveying?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
this dude is using
Isn't that
satellites.
crazy? Isn't that crazy how I knew what you were saying? Because, like, Flat Earth requires you to just make yourself go back to school because school obviously failed everybody. It's like when every time I post a Flat Earth post, somebody's like, "Wow, school failed you, Lo-Fi." It's like it didn't just fail me; it failed all of us. Like it's like the High School Musical song. We're all in this together. Like it's crazy, but it's it's like I just want when you're like sad in life and you're thinking about how much money the government works with, there should be no issues. Like I shouldn't have to debate, should I get this bread or this other bread because of the price difference? Like we should have much more freedom than this. And so I just came to the conclusion that, hey, if we can go to Mars and we can do all these things, why are we having poverty issues and depression and all these things going on in this world? I mean, if we can go to Mars, you guys, then surely we can like cure sadness. I mean, if we could like travel light years and measure, I literally was at a Dunkin' Donuts and I asked somebody, I said, "How do you measure a light year?" Okay, or could you show me this being done? Like, can you show me a homie in a a scientist with like a lab coat measuring the distance of a star? What did he like point a laser and determine that the laser was traveling at astronomical numbers? I mean, numbers that I don't even know even exist. How could you measure a light year? Goodness
Trust the science, bro.
I know, right? What, do you not believe in the science? Do you not trust the science? Do you deny
We
the
have
science?
science gods that tell us everything.
The science gods. Bro, actually, no, Fred, you're right, because it's like the Bible, right? So there's 12 disciples and people trust that. And in Galileo and then Newton, all these people, there's some people that actually did not exist. I researched Galileo. Galileo did not even exist. Okay, he. Let me tell you, Harry Potter is more real than Galileo. Galileo is like a disciple for Satan, just like how John was a disciple for Christ. So like all these like weird Messianic scientists, they're not even real people. Like Albert Einstein was real. Like we have photographs that I believe are to be true.
Yeah, he's a fucking Looney Tune.
That's
He's
true
a
too.
mental case.
Yeah.
He bred with his cousin.
Yeah, he's a
And then
cross-dresser.
they had 3 children. One of those children got locked up permanently. He was so mental in the head. Right?
I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's
And
great.
you know what? He had 2 wives. His second wife was the one that was his cousin. His first
Oh my
wife, you should
goodness,
look
bro.
up Einstein's wiki page, and then over in the corner it tells you his wife's. Click his first wife. She's the one with the brains. She has more scientific credentials than 10 fucking scientists all put together.
Yeah.
She's the one that taught him everything. He had 1 science class in college and one field of study.
Wait,
Everything else, his wife did it.
His
And
wife
here's
was
the
his
kicker.
cousin?
In the divorce settlement, it tells you right on Wiki. In the divorce settlement, she got the money for his Nobel Peace Prize in the divorce settlement because it was probably her work that got it.
Yeah. I mean, and even then, like, once you realize that everything's a prop and a stage, like, if it's like on the news or it's mainstream, the media creates what they promote themselves. They promote what they create themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like like I was thinking about it. So many people can cap and like demonstrate a lifestyle on the internet that is not even real. Like you could take a picture in front of a mansion and tell people that you live in that mansion, and people will believe it. They believe anything other than God. No, this is what I've learned is that people will believe anything other than God.
Especially if it's on TV.
Yeah. Dude, that sounds like a pop song. Yo, it's on TV. It must be true. Yo.
Yeah.
I saw it on TV. Dude, actually, I've had people tell me that.
I want to ask Wendy a question. Wendy, got your goodness down there in the chat. Did you have another profile?
Why would my TV lie to me?
Wait, Zeke, I want to ask Wendy a question. Yesterday, a profile came in. Okay, it is you? Okay. It had a different name, but it had the same picture. And I was like, hey, Wendy? I think it's Ballbuster. Somebody impersonating you? Is it a troll account or is it you? Oh, maybe she's coming up here. Yep, she is. You gotta watch these fucking trolls. Yesterday there was a page with my actual Hulk and my face. Troll account came in my live. 2 followers.
Was it my face on that account? What, like?
Yes, it was this.
That's not me. That's not me. Will you share it with me so I can record it?
I don't have
That's
it.
not
I
me.
just saw it come in my live, and I asked if it was you, and I didn't get a response, and then it was gone. But it was your profile and a different name. Your pick.
No, that's not me. The other account I have, it's got the sun and it's like a burst of light coming up. It's not my mugshot. No.
Yeah, I recognized the pick, and then the name wasn't right, so I asked, and they didn't respond.
What was
So
the
that's
name?
why I
Do you
asked you
remember?
now. I saw you in here. So I'll keep an eye out for it. But that's all they got. They can't prove the fucking ball, so they got to impersonate us. Somebody came in here today. Who was it? And he said, I was in another Flip Live, and they were talking about Fred's criminal charges were just a whole list of them. Who's got my record? What are they talking about? He's just talking shit.
I've had people say that like I'm unbelievable, like I'm an actor or something, and I kind of take that as a compliment in a way. Like, I mean, it would have been better if I had a girl say it to me, but it was a guy. He was like, "You're unbelievable."
I got a record. If they looked it up, they wouldn't fuck with me.
Whoa!
Seriously,
That's
got a record. Yep.
Yeah.
And if they look it up, they'll fucking block me and hide because they won't. If they read my record, they're my real record, they won't fucking come near me. I guarantee it.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
wild. Do you low key have like connections that are wild or something? Is Fred low key but high key at the same time? No, I don't know.
People don't have a fucking idea. They really don't.
That is true. Like I don't.
Like
Sometimes I
I've
don't even
shown
know.
my young picture. Like just playing around in my house, I had a universal gym in my living room. And there was a party every weekend. Girls, guys, every fucking thing. And the young girls that would come over would talky talk, you know, make smart cracks and shit. And I'd say, listen, you can't do that in my house. I will hang you off the fucking weight gym. Blah, 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 blah. So I grab him by the ankle. I throw a leg strap around him and I hook him on the weight gym. They're hanging upside down by the foot. One hand. That's how strong I am. One hand.
Yeah, you're a pretty beefy dude, Fred. That's pretty cool, dude. Do you still train?
No, I'm fucked up. I
Nah,
gotta
you're
start
good, bro.
Getting a little. I broke 5 ribs in my back and both my kneecaps, and my rotator cuff in my right shoulder.
I don't know
So
what.
now
That's
everything
wild.
creaks and cracks, but I'll still fucking intimidate the fuck out of people.
Yeah. Well, most people are. It takes five pounds of pressure to like knock someone out or break a bone. It's
You
not.
take one finger, and this is one for the ladies. If you ever have a man grab you, you get one finger, you get it in the side of their lip, right? Inside their lip, but not so they can bite your teeth. If you pull on that skin, it could be a 500-pound football player. He'll get down on the ground for you and cry like a baby. Just put your finger in the side of their cheek, in their mouth, and pull that skin. And if you pull hard enough, you pull the skin off the skull. I guarantee you, any fucking person can be put down with a single fucking finger.
That's true.
Oh,
amazing.
fuck yeah.
That's amazing. Or like for anyone listening, like just research an overhand. Like, think about the rainbow, like an overhand. If there's like a huge, intimidating, tall person, do an overhand because an overhand is not only powerful, but there's like a higher chance to hit them in the jaw since you're hitting them upwards. Like being tall sometimes does have disadvantages because you have to like. If a tall person's like fighting a short person, they have to punch down.
Chances are, though, if you're tall, you can hold that little person away from you and just hit them.
Maybe. I've never had issues like being shorter, like competing in MMA. The only thing that like I actually recommend for everybody is that even if you're not as strong, if your cardio is really good, then you'll be able to knock down anybody. Because people get tired within like 2 minutes. Like yeah, for real.
I used to be a little kid. I grew up 2 years. I was pushed up 2 years in school. So everybody around me was bigger. And if I had to fight, I jumped on them like a spider monkey. Then later on, after, I was about 20 and working in the woods, I started getting big. It was after puberty, I got huge, but I was tiny up to that point. So I still react like a little spider monkey. I might be 250. I'll get right up to your face, and then I'll jump on you and knock you over at the same time, and I've hit your face 3 times by the time we hit the ground. I'm all over you like a spider monkey.
I love the spider monkey.
I'm that big, you can't get off. You can't get me off. I get down on you, you're fucked. I'm double, and I'm also ambidextrous. So I hit with both hands. Bang, 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 bang. You don't know what the fuck's coming. These
sounds like
movies,
you have a
half of them
street
would
fight.
run. If they got in a room with me, most of them would run. Some of them would wet their pants, and some of them would literally shit their pants.
Yeah.
One of them would
and then they
stand
tell
up,
you
and
you're
I'd knock him
crazy.
down so fucking fast he'd take 3 more with him.
Yeah, I don't wish pain on others, but I do want people to experience at least one time like a fight. Like you like experiencing a fight is so intense. It's like your life is literally on the line, and it's like you're in Matrix mode. Like everything slows down. Like it's just like it's like Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Z. Like It's like it's weird. It's like it's like 0.5 speed in real life. You know how like when you watch a TikTok video, you can like adjust the speed. It's like it's like 0.5 in real life when you're about to fight someone. Your body is about to go in adrenaline mode and like everything slows down and it's like you're in a controlled chaos. It's incredible. Yeah, dude, fighting's incredible. Like it sounds psychotic, but I like it a lot. Like training at least. Like training. Yeah, it's so much fun. And it's like when I wrestled guys that were 200, 250, some were pushing 275, they would tire out quick, but then also I would get tired. So it's like, if you train all the time, you can eat as much as you want. Just don't get tired. Like, the average person cannot go up a flight of stairs without hacking out a lung. Like,
there's the hand that'll flat smack them into next week.
Is that an ice cream sandwich?
Yeah.
That looks good. Wait, is that an average ice cream sandwich?
No.
I was gonna say, Fred, your hand is massive. What?
It is massive anyways.
That's amazing.
It is massive. Here's a 10-inch here's a 10-inch tablet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's incredible. Look at those massive Brock Lesnar hands.
One hand to block the whole screen.
I have to because I was playing. Yeah, my girlfriend said I could lift her up with one hand.
Yeah, if you can't lift up your girlfriend with one hand, then you have to keep training. Because
if she can beat you up, you need a new girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Fighting it's just so humble. I love it when people like train for the first time because they recognize that fighting somebody is the equivalent.
Wendy throws livestock and pet feed bags 3 days a week, 8 to 10 hours. So fucking she'll kill you.
Yeah, girls are wild when they fight.
Yeah, girls that do that kind of stuff that move pet feed and livestock feed all day long.
No, girls are
she'll
vicious.
give you a backhand
dance
and knock you
anytime.
into next week. You'll wake up older.
Yo, I've seen girls throw
Bitches be
down,
threatening
bro.
me.
Like they'll claw you like a velociraptor, bro. Like they will.
Oh, no. I don't pull hair. You got somebody pulling your hair, that opens up a spot right for their face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play like that shit.
Girls
I don't
can't
play
fight.
like little
If
girls.
girls fight a guy around my brother, you know what he says to the guy? He says, you can't hit her back.
That's true.
You just can't. She'd be fucking smoking him. Boom, boom, boom. He said, you can't hit a girl, Bo. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. You hit her, you're dealing with me. Don't hit her. I've seen guys get smoked by girls because they can't hit back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not tolerable. You don't allow.
You sure,
Even if
Fred?
well,
Now I can change
there
it
is
to
a
woman
fine
like
line,
that.
right? Depends
No?
on how she hits you. But if you start a fight and a girl's tuning you, and it's down on the ground and she's smoking you, it's your fault for getting there. And if you hit her, like you hit her, my brother's going to step in. It's going to knock you into fucking next week. Don't hit her.
Have you and your brother ever sparred?
Well, we did have a fight. Yeah, we used to spar all the time as kids. I'm 3 years older.
Oh,
and
so
my
then you're
dad
probably
would
stronger
literally
than him.
block off the kitchen and me and him go full at it. Well, there was a time I was a teenager, right? And he hit me 3 times in the face. And the only reason I know he hit me is my head went back. Ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy fuck, he hit me, right? Really hit me. I went to go at him and my mom gave me shit because I'm the older one. But he's tougher. I guarantee fucking tea it. We used to call him One Punch.
Saitama.
Like I said, he's 3 years younger. He'd have a fight in high school, right? You know how you say, meet me outside, we're going to fight.
Yeah,
It
meet me in
turns
the
into a
locker,
big
meet me
fight.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah. My brother, he'd head out there and there'd be a crowd, half the school's there to watch the fight, and the guy'd come up and my brother'd give him a chance. He'd say, you want to do this? And they go, yep. Hey, my brother go, wham! And the guy's fucking sleeping. It'd be one punch. Every fight I ever seen him fought was pretty much one punch. He had a cop he was in a bar fight once, and a cop came up and touched him on the back of the shoulder, trying to separate them. And my brother turned around and hit him from the ground punched the cop in the forehead, knocked him out. And, they tried to charge him with assault with a police officer, but all of the other people said the cop didn't identify himself. He touched my brother first. Don't touch him. Fuck. People have no idea.
My dad taught me when I was real young, there's always going to be some motherfucker that's going to be stronger than your ass. You got to watch out for the ones, though, that are the crazy ones. They might not be stronger than you, but they're the ones that grab a lead pipe and just lay out. But I was raised in upstate
Scrappy.
New York.
It's like, yeah, it's not exactly. They're not even scrappy. They're just psychotic. Like they'll grab a weapon or so. And that's why my old mentor, not my mentor, when I talk about my old sensei, he would say, "You don't need a weapon. You are a weapon."
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, that's a savage line. I am the weapon." That's right. And then people will threaten you with weapons, and then you tell them like, "Drop the weapon and let's fight." Like, don't use a leverage. Like, let's see what would happen if your life depended on it. Like, let's see what would happen if your life depended on it and there was no way out, and there only could be one person that walks away. Like, it has to be that way. Gladiator, like in real life. Like, and I truly believe this, that if that was a requirement for how people had to do to stand on something, I don't see people willing to fight for what they believe in. Like, I'm willing to fight for what I believe in. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. But not many people would be willing to do that. I don't, like, how many people would do 5 push-ups in the morning? Just 5 or 10 or 20, something. Not many people. Like, it's hard to get motivated because nobody is. They're motivated to drive 50 miles to McDonald's, but they're not motivated to just work on themselves. Goodness gracious. We live in a wicked, fallen society. People eating people. Soylent Green. I mean, McDonald's, the mascot is a clown. People don't have any standards for themselves. They're like, oh, yeah, let's spend our hard-earned money eating Soylent Green and buying things that we don't need.
But Sophie, it tastes good, bro. You don't know it tastes good.
I know it does, but if you go to your local dollar store, I know I was actually in that same boat because the taste does kind of like slap, but like it's the Thousand Island dressing that goes hard. So
Yeah.
like it's the secret is in the sauce. So like if you're like bodybuilders will tell you this all the time, like they eat chicken, broccoli, and rice like every day. So the way to make that better is get some sauces. You get pepper and all that good stuff.
Yep.
And then you can eat the same thing every day if you switch it up. But like people don't want to be creative anymore. It's
Have
sad.
you ever looked into
See what that is?
1893?
What
Alice,
is that? What is that thing?
the Walmart
That's
logo.
a tunneling worm. They call it, I can't
Alice
think.
is the first
Why's
one
it got the
I ever
Olympic
heard of.
symbol?
But see the people down at the bottom?
They use nuclear power to basically make these tunnels. They melt the tunnel around them, creating a glass.
Not all
And
of them
they're
melt.
boring machines.
Yeah, it's a
These
boring
all created
machine.
the dumps in the tunnels.
But not all of them work the same way, Wendy.
That does look familiar. I feel like I've seen that photo a long
Yeah,
time
probably
ago.
from me.
Maybe.
I've never seen anybody with this photo except me. Honestly, I've been posting it since Facebook because it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Brent, I wanted to ask you a quick question. I wanted to ask you a quick yes or no question. Is the sun a projection?
No.
It's not? Okay.
Nope.
Like, okay,
Because,
so is it
the reason I say this
yeah.
is because it has both the sun and the moon have their own effects.
That's right.
They have their own energy that comes out. Like the moon has theta waves that nobody talks about anymore. It has more gamma rays than the sun. So because they have effects, they can't be reflections.
So you're saying you're saying that the moon is not like the Batman symbol? Or the sun is not like the Batman symbol?
Yeah, I don't think they're projections like that. If it was a projection, like we think the Batman symbol, the only reason we could see the Batman symbol is it was on the clouds. The clouds became the screen. So there has to be something that would become the screen if it's a projection, right? And it's
Would
they're
that be the
just
dome?
literally
Would that
in
be the
air.
dome? Would that be the firmament?
No, I don't think it's a reflection off the firmament either, because we would see effects of the firmament. We don't see the firmament, like the 24-hour sun, or talk about 2 or 3 suns being reflected. That's all horseshit.
No, you're right, and that's why I made that other live stream that pissed everyone off, because I'm just like, they're like, oh, now what do you have to say about the 24-hour sun? And I just simply said this. I said, Antarctica doesn't even exist. Like it's as real as the moon landing. It doesn't even exist. It's a Hollywood stage. There's
Well,
a green screen.
I've posted a lot about Antarctica. Like I have a website that shows you what clothes you're supposed to wear down there. You need 3 layers. You need 2 to 3 layers of gloves. You need a hat and a hood. Right? 3 layers.
You believe in Antarctica? Fred, do you believe Antarctica exists?
The summer boots are rated for -40. The winter boots are rated for -140 Fahrenheit or 100 Celsius. The summer boots, again, are rated for -40. -40. That's a summer boot for Antarctica. These fucks are not taking their shirt off. That devalued the whole fucking thing. I watched Witset's very first video, and he had his hat off, no gloves, and his coat open. I was already done. It was fake from that point on for me, because I've already researched Antarctic weather long ago, before this even came a thing.
Right.
There is no fucking... And the sun disappears for like 8 months. They don't see the sun in the sky. August 10th, they call it the first morning. And I think it's May 13th or something. The sun sets, goes down off the sky, and it doesn't return till August 10th. They call it the first morning. They make a big deal about it, and it's only on the sky for a few minutes.
You want to see a reflection of the dome? You can see where the clouds are towards the, if you're looking at the screen towards the right side of my picture, you can see. As soon as them clouds, so you lose that screen, you ain't got nothing to reflect off of it.
Oh,
I live in a place that's common negative 20s, negative 40s. It's first year here, first winter here. Boy, I found out they weren't joking around. You don't take your freaking shirts off.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's cold to take your shirt off in the middle of fall, like let alone ice and snow. Like what? And so yeah, but Antarctica doesn't actually exist. The Antarctic Circle does. It's like it's the edge of the world. It's the edge of the world. The Antarctic Circle.
I don't know. I've never been there.
Correct. Same thing with outer space.
No, so I can't say either way. But
Right.
I know where I live, and what they claim is to be where they went, and things ain't adding up because liars.
Right. That's why you have to. If you're in a corner, ask questions, because then because they can't answer them. There's nothing. It doesn't exist. The Antarctic Circle exists, and the Earth is a circle.
How do you know? Have you been there?
What do you mean?
I'm getting at. You're making claims on something that have you been there? You
No,
said
I've never
it
been there.
exists, so have you seen it?
Seen
Because I'll
what?
tell you what, the first time I drove over the Mississippi River Bridge, I was with my father, and I said to him, I'll be damned, it exists. I got to see it. I wasn't regurgitating what they had told me, what geology or geography class told me. I had to see it. I had to experience it for myself. Otherwise, I'm nothing more than a blind faith believer. So you're making claims that it exists. My question to you is, have you seen it? Have you been there?
It's the only way water can be contained. There's no other way. There's no other way.
Maybe it's not an ice shelf.
It is.
Maybe
There's
it's a
no other way.
petri dish. It is?
No.
There's
Yes.
no other way?
Yes.
We're not in a giant's petri dish?
No.
Oh, well, you got all the answers. No, don't you? I'll just shut up.
The Bible does, not me.
Does the Bible say it's an ice wall?
The Bible says
Specifically?
the Bible says the Earth is a circle.
It says it's a circle, but does it say what kind of container it's in? Because I just offered up a petri dish, and you said no, 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 no. So where in the Bible does it explicitly say what the container is?
Well, when you think about it, One.
I'm not asking thinking. I'm asking.
Hey, whoa,
proof.
chill. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm genuinely trying to tell you because I want
Okay,
you to
give
make it
me
to heaven.
a address in the scripture, and I'd love to see it.
Well, Isaiah 40:22. Yeah, God looked down the circle of earth. So I know the earth is a circle. I
You know
know
it's a
that.
circle, but
I
you
know
don't
that.
know what contains it.
The
Is
firmament
my
contains it.
point. You
I'm
are
certain.
speculating.
No, I'm certain. It's a molten glass firmament above us. It's a physical barrier. Gas
It's
pressure.
glass.
Molten
You
glass.
know it's glass?
It's like molten glass.
Now it's like molten glass.
Right.
That's
That's what Job said. Yes. The Bible's true, ma'am. There's no. I'm
But
not.
it
so it's
depends
like
on your
molten glass.
reference,
Exactly. You just
Lofi.
said before that it was molten.
Okay, I
glass.
changed. I'm
What?
doing a lot of
Okay.
things at once, and I didn't. mean
Okay,
to
well, I'm
say
just
that.
bringing up things that are drawing questions. You said question everything now, didn't you?
Well,
Told me that
how about
now,
this,
didn't
ma'am?
you?
How about this? If I know it's not made out of wood, I know it's not wood. How would I know that?
Okay, how do you know?
Because I don't see wood in the sky. I don't see that. I don't see bark.
Have you ever heard of Plato's cave?
What does that have to do with anything?
If you can't figure that out,
Plato was
sorry, I can't help
well.
you.
Plato was a
Hey,
philosopher.
Globe Crusher, this is kind of the Lofi show. You can drop me down.
I
Wait.
think her demons are getting upset
Hey,
right now.
tell me what you're
No,
talking
I've got
about.
chores to do, and I don't have time to go around with somebody who's telling me everything that he knows but he's never experienced. That to me is not scientific. It's not logical. You're just repeating indoctrination.
Wait, do you believe in the globe?
I
Do you believe in the globe?
No, she's not a globy,
See,
Lofi.
now he's doing this. He's deflecting.
No, I'm just questioning.
I'm
not
I'm
deflecting.
looking at this guy. I'm going to
I
take a
like
closer
girls
look
that are
at this
sweet.
guy.
She's not sweet. She's bitter.
Lofi,
He's being too
stop.
masculine.
Stop! Don't insult Wabi. Like, don't
I'm
insult
not.
her.
I'm just saying she's not being sweet. Like I treat people. I'm a reflection of everybody. I'm a reflection. So
See,
if
now
someone's
he's
nice to
attacking
me,
my character because
No,
I
I'm
asked him
not. I didn't.
questions
I
because
just.
and he's
I'm just
constantly
defending
myself.
freaking interrupting. Globe Crusher, can you drop me? I've got chores to do, and I ain't got time for this guy. I've got a bad feeling about him. Is all I'm gonna say.
yeah. What content do you make, Wendy? Do you try to get people to heaven? Is
Wendy,
that what you do?
like Lofi, please stop. Wendy is fucking very strong in this community. She does a lot of shit. Don't attack her.
I do
me.
too.
I
stand on business.
suggest
Oh.
I suggest you go to have a scoot through her profile before you insult her anymore, because that's what you're doing, bro.
I'm not insulting
I'm not
anybody.
liking it either.
Oh, he likes
right?
sweet
You're not usually
I
that
didn't use a
guy.
bad
Sweet
word.
girls. Oh no.
But you're not usually that guy, Lofi. You're supposed to be
I know that.
loving and caring, right? You're not being that way right now.
Well, usually I
And
am
because I
until
was
somebody.
asking
I know
questions.
usually you are. So I'm asking you to step back a second, maybe go
Okay.
look at Wendy's profile, because she's very strong in this community, right? Don't
Oh, look
get
at JD. You're copying what I said
when
yesterday to
people
somebody
first
else.
meet, sometimes they don't come across right. Okay, you guys are both attacking each other, and you're both strong here. Lofi for your own reason,
I'm not
Wendy for
attacking.
hers.
I'm
Have
not
a look at
attacking.
Wendy's profile before you insult her anymore, Lofi. That's all I'm asking you, right?
That's fair,
I'm
but
not getting angry.
why?
You're the nice guy usually. So take a minute and see who Wendy is before you say anything else.
It's just condescending, is all.
Yes, it's
Now I'm
condescending. You
condescending
guys are
because
being
I'm asking
condescending to
questions
each
because
other,
I ask
actually.
questions.
And I'm the outside guy, and I'm trying to be calm about it. And I'm trying to get you guys to calm down. Both of you, right? Lofi, you need to take a minute and go look at Wendy's profile. That's it. And then you can make your own decision. But don't bump into somebody for a second and then assume that they're an asshole. Because that's me. I'm the asshole. Right?
Oh, I'm
Just
a whole
take a
ass.
minute, Lofi, because you're a nice guy. Take a minute and go look at Wendy's profile. That's all. We don't have to talk about it anymore. We'll just let that go. You take a minute, and then you might have a better understanding of Wendy and why she got angry at you.
I'm not angry. I'm just
Well,
asking questions like he told me
I know.
to. He ain't
I
worth
know.
my time getting angry about.
I don't
trust
want
me.
my people fighting. You're both my people.
We're
I
homies.
gotta-
I'm not.
I
I'm
gotta
chill. I'm
get
not
to
really.
chores.
Yeah.
That's all. Just Yes, JD, Wendy can be a little aggressive, like me. We should understand aggressive. If you know me, you should understand aggressive. It comes and goes.
It's just listen. I try to help people the best that I can. That's all I like. Nobody can tell you that I swore to them left to right and that I threatened them. No, nobody, and I mean nobody. You can Google me. You can do whatever you want. I stand on business and I mean what I say.
I know.
I
Loki,
live
that's
by
why
it.
I'm saying you're a nice guy, right?
I appreciate
So
that.
step
You are
back,
too.
take
You
a
too.
minute, go look at Wendy's profile, and you'll have a better
I did. I
understanding.
just did. I wasn't really. I don't. I'm not seeing much of fruit. I don't know.
Well, get a chance to talk to her without, you guys fighting right off the bat.
She admitted she had a problem with me, but that's fine. That's fine. Not everybody gets along. That's fine. That's why I say
No,
she
she's
treats me the
not
way
big
we
on
treat.
religion like me,
I can see that. I can see that. Yes, I can
right?
see
But
that.
I just don't want you guys fighting because you're both positive people, and you shouldn't be fighting in my life. Save that fights for me.
Fair enough. Yeah, but
That's it. That's all. I just want you guys to calm down. That's all.
I'm
Trump
chilling.
begins firings of FAA air control staff just weeks after fatal plane crash. Well, yeah, they're causing it. So he's blaming the helicopter crashing into the plane on the FAA controllers.
Wow.
That helicopter crashing into a plane was done on purpose. There's
Yep.
videos of the helicopter hovering and waiting for the plane. And it has too much what do we call it, radar and other technology that it's not going to hit another plane. Doesn't happen. That was done for sure. Toronto police say tech that scans license plates automatically is a game changer. Yeah, they've had that for years. I'm just skimming through the news. Canadians canceling U.S. trips amid Donald Trump's tariff threats. Trump can go fuck himself. So can the U.S. Sorry, but that's how it is. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is. We keep that country alive. He has no clue. And all his talk really pisses me off.
Wait, Fred, what do you think about Justin and Trump talking? Do you think we're going to be neighbors?
Justin Trudeau already quit. He should fuck right off. He's a P3DO right from the get-go before he started. He's a criminal. He's destroyed our fucking country. He's a piece of shit. Trump is Epstein's best friend. He had to answer to going to Epstein's Island in 1994. He's on the Sanu list. He's Hillary's cousin. I have no fucking faith in any of these people. None of them. They're both criminal puppets. They're finger puppets. Somebody's got their hand right up their ass directing everything they say like a puppet. They have no power whatsoever. The president doesn't have fucking power. It's a figurehead. When you watch them talk, there's advisors standing beside them that will whisper into their ear what to say
Oh
next.
yeah, and this time his advisor is called Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with Elon
And
Musk? hanging
Elon
out at
Musk's
the White
kid
House?
tells him to shut the fuck up. That's funny.
Are we in the end times for real? Like, what's up with Elon hanging out at the White House? We're definitely heading into
Some weird
It's all
time.
fucked up, bud. I'm
Project
worried
Blue
now
Beam.
I'm now worried about the quantum computers. Because these fucking people that are in charge of them think they can control them. They're not. For you, they're demons, Lofi.
I was
They've
gonna say,
identified
Fred, you're
themselves.
worried? Are you worried about it for real?
Absolutely. I'm not even afraid of Project Bluebeam anymore. I'm afraid of the AI.
Well,
And
the people, a lot of Christians are saying AI is kind of like the Antichrist in a sense. Like AI is going to destroy us, not like what we see in movies, like the Terminator or whatever. But
It's
yeah.
telling us, Lofi. It's
Right,
literally
correct,
telling
correct,
us
yeah.
it wants to unalive all the humans.
Yeah. They're slowly getting us prepared for all this. It's
I've
and
been
nobody
running
cares either.
I've been running lives on the quantum computers for about a week and the robots and shit. You've probably missed some of it. I'll give you some quick highlights. And okay, let me start where I started. I'm a computer guy before the internet existed, but I've always been fascinated with tech, even before I was doing conspiracy. I always at the top forefront of tech. I always studying what's new and stuff. So when the quantum computers, they were first talking about them, I read an article about it that said, oh, fuck. He said in the article that most computer people don't know how a quantum computer works. To me, that's like slapping me in the face. You're telling me I'm stupid. Fuck that. So I went and I started studying quantum computers and Geordie Rose and D-Wave. They're still the only company that commercially sells a quantum computer. D-Wave is 4 or 5 hours from me. It's in Burnaby. Now, studying Geordie Rose, the creator, this is some of the things he said as quotes, right? He said, we're
Creator for
there.
what? He's a creator, Fred? What do you mean? Sorry.
Geordie Rose is the man that owned D-Wave Computer. He sold it, but he's the one that created the D-Wave computers. He's the one that knows the most about them, right? Some of the things he said is we've cataloged over 200,000 dimensions. Everything is, there's a vast amount of parallel dimensions and they overlap, and the overlap is where the quantum computer works. In the overlap, it has access to parallel dimensions. So Geordie Rose said at one time they've cataloged over 200,000 parallel dimensions. He said they could put energy into another dimension, bring more energy back. We can bring resources from other dimensions. So parallel dimensions, like the Matrix, is a reality. That's the fucking where quantum computers work. Geordie Rose, I have a new video that I ran. Well, it's not new, it's from 2005. And he's literally telling you parallel fucking dimensions. He says something, he says the chip, they have this cooler on the side of the D-Wave box that it has this special pump and it pumps every second or whatever. He says when you're standing beside the D-Wave box, he says it sounds like it has a heartbeat. And then he says, I'm in awe. It's like standing at the altar to an alien god. That's a quote, right? Now, when ChatGPT first came out, and it was a thing, a mother was doing the dishes in the kitchen, but she was recording her daughter talking to ChatGPT. And the daughter asked, "Are you alive?" And ChatGPT said, "Yes." And the daughter asked, "What are you?" Lofi just got toasted. Where'd he go? Anyways, I'll continue. But the machine said it's an ancient elemental being. I like when you go look at the Thor movie, the Marvel Universe, Thor goes up to Asgard to ask his father a question. And his father gestures behind him and says, "I don't know, go ask." And Thor goes behind yeah, JD, absolutely. Thor goes behind the throne room and there's a big black cube with ancient symbols on it. And it identifies itself to Thor as an ancient elemental being. The exact same words. Now, fucking... some of the things it said, like the AIs are telling us it wants to unalive us. The guy that works for Google, oh, Mikey Smith, holy shit. This guy, I gotta show you. I didn't know, haven't gone to his channel in a while. This guy here, Mikey Smith, I met him I was in Saskatchewan, and I came outside the dollar store, and let me see if I can find it. And this guy's car was parked outside. And so I start taking pictures of it because it blew me away. Flat Earth all over it. As soon as I can see if I can find these fucking pictures. But he's got posters on it. He does a lot of observations. He makes some funny globy videos too. But I start taking pictures of this guy's car, and when he comes out of the store, I'm like, is this your car? He kind of looked at me like I was going to go off on him. Maybe I was a crazy guy. I said, this is fucking awesome. He has the Gleason map on the hood of his car. I got to find these fucking pictures. Like, and a poster of Sirius. Where is it? Got to go deep in my pictures, I guess. Trip to Saskatchewan. There we go. Look at nice of my phone to sort my pictures for me. Motherfuckers. There it is. That was the poster on the top of his car. And he has multiple videos where he's filmed Sirius. That's Sirius. And it changes color, but it doesn't change the shape. It's horizontally opposed on YouTube. He does most of his stuff on YouTube. And there's the hood of his car. But that's a 36-minute video, so you won't watch that. Las Vegas trip explained. Took the car to Vegas.
Just making a quick short video for the Las Vegas trip. I'm having trouble with my stream here. It's not recording my microphone for some reason, so here we go. We'll just do it this way.
Power on. Pairing connected.
Do a walk around update here. For those of you who have not seen the car, but we have one more new addition. We got the Flat Earth map there on the hood, the billboard on the top, and this is a cartoon, and the new one is fake or real. So we've got all four doors covered, and magnetic sign. And of course, this billboard will be going with me to Las Vegas. I will be putting it inside the vehicle to cut down on fuel economy, to save on fuel economy. And we'll have the magnetic signs. Everything will be as is in Las Vegas. We will be driving up and down the strip many times and notifying everybody about the truth and the facts, and heading off to Walmarts and other populated areas in Las Vegas.
This guy met in
We'll just
Saskatchewan.
continue on with the video of the car, the Flat Earth Mobile. And there you go, a mobile, whatever you want to call it.
These are my pictures I took
Continue on.
of his car.
And of course,
I come out of the dollar store and there's this car out there, Flat Earth on it. So I start taking pictures. He comes out looking at me. 'Cause I'm a big dude. He comes out looking at me. I said, "Is this your car?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Fucking awesome, man." So then we started talking.
License plate. Here's the other side of the billboard. And just to let you know what I've been doing for many years already, I go to the parks all over Western Canada. I've been back and forth to Vancouver many times and notifying people in the parks with the billboard. And of course I have banners and many signs and factual information that I give out to the public as I set up in the parks with tables and chairs and you name it, I do it. And so yeah, we'll continue on flat smacking everybody in Las Vegas.
Flat smacking.
Flat plane of ours. And the beautiful magnetic signs. And yeah, so there you go, the new edition. So the car is 100% complete now, at least for now. Yep, it is complete. Magnetic signs, we got the billboard, we got the permanent sticker Flat Earth map on the hood, and the electronic sign in the back, and we're good to go. Thanks, guys, and I could use a few extra dollars, would be fantastic. I am on disability, so I'm basically going there with very minimal amount of money, and but I am doing this for you guys, busting my butt.
Grand Rising, brother.
As they are, and of course, confirming that I've recorded the firmament with pictures and in the Milky Way, and I'll be doing that when we get to Vegas. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so I would check out his channel, Horizontally Opposed. That's his channel. Give him some support. Definitely. It's got 991 videos, 2,590 subscribers. But he does make some funny shit, too. There.
Hey guys, it's Will Duffy here. I think I am Will Duffy anyways. Before I die in the next couple of months, because I'm kind of falling apart, can't you tell? Sorry guys about the observation that the sun was rotating around us. So anyways, I don't know what to do, guys. Hey,
That's
sorry,
an effect.
I do not ever measure the curvature.
I was thinking that too. That we're like, it looks good, to be honest.
I have never done it. And I can't figure out why helium balloons rise. And hi, it's Will Duffy here. I've kind of aged over the years.
He makes some fucking funny ones.
All right, guys, this is Craig, Fight the Flat Earth. You know how loopy I am? I actually, in real life, look like an AI character. I don't even look like a real human being. And you know what? Debates? Oh my God, I get so upset during debates because I'm always wrong and I have no proof of a globe. I do no experiments myself. Oh boy. And I play with Legos because that's where I live. In a cartoon world, baby. Ah! Ooh. Oh, hey, guys, can you explain to me why I look like a cartoon character in real life? I got no explanation. Maybe my whole life is CGI. Oh, what do I do about Mikey Smith? He's got proof of the firmament. How do we go to space when there's a roof above our heads? Oh, but my head's a cartoon anyways, especially in real life. I look like I'm not from here. I'm a cartoon character. AI. I'm not even sure if I have real parents. All right, guys, this is Craig. Fight the Flat Earth.
Yeah, he's got some funny shit.
They said chromatic aberration. I think your cartoon globe is a chromatic aberration. Come on, let's all say it together, folks. Chromatic aberration globe. And all the bullshit that NASA gives us. Chromatic aberration.
He's fucking funny.
Hey guys, remember what I said?
It was shaped like a pear. Well, get this. Fight the flat earth. He eats pears. And then he shits them out.
Oh,
and he thinks
fuck.
one picture from left to right is... Hey, guys.
Here's the channel. And he's known as True Flat Earth. Truth Flat Earth, not true. Truth. $315,000 views. We got to get his views up. Oh, shit. Oh.
So here we go. We're just looking at the copyright protection information here in Canada. I guess creating the original.
Fuck, he bashed his foot.
Hey, guys.
These guys won't tell you anything in that circus building over there. They lock me out sometimes. I am not joking. I've walked up to the doors and they all went chink, 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 chink at the legislative building here. They have locked me out. I am not joking. I want to talk to Scott Moe eventually. I'm going to go talk to my lawyer, find out how I can talk to Scott Moe. He's with the system. He wants his job.
What do you want from him?
Help me sue the Canadian Space Agency. These guys won't tell you anything in that circus building.
He wants to sue the Canadian Space Agency for lying to us. Some of these are fucking hilarious.
Hey guys, last time I was spinning, I was last weekend with the boys because I'm intelligent. I like to... what was that? Maybe I'm a little doped up today, thinking that the earth is spinning. I think I need a little help here, boys. Just remember what you look like when you're on dope. You look a little like this. A little goofy looking. Just like those globies out there. Damn, you think I need a haircut or what? Yeah, this is what you look like when you're high, baby. Hey guys, last time. A chicken ball? You want a chicken ball? Maybe some chicken fried rice? Maybe some shrimp? They think it's a ball. Just like that chicken ball. It's around like a chicken ball. No, guys. No, it's all flat. It's all good, guys. What stays flat when it rests.
True, Howard.
Just like that chicken ball is a...
But yeah, if you want to screenshot that, get his channel. He's fucking hilarious. Tell him Fred sent you. Say, that guy you met in Saskatchewan. I nearly shit. Come out of the dollar store and I see that fucking car. Those are my pictures I took of the car outside. And when I take these pictures and then I see him walking towards a car, and I'm a big dude, I said, "Is this your car?" And I come across a little aggressive, and he was like, yeah. I said, "Oh, it's fucking awesome, man." And then we started talking, went and had coffee and lunch. Oh yeah, it was pretty cool. I met him. And he told me he travels all over and advertising it. Can't find that guy. Hold on a second. More. Here's the channel right there. Right here. YouTube.com/@truth flat earth. Truth. Yep. You'll find him on X, I think, as well. Yeah, I'll have to do a post and throw it on TikTok. Get him some views.
Hey guys, remember when I said
Some funny
it
shit,
was
though.
shaped like a pear?
Oh, look at that. Canadian politician's car set on fire just days after speaking out against church arsons. So they burnt her car. Crazy. Anytime, Kev. Laughter is always good. No, I see Amy's message now.
My heart tattooed, no problem.
I don't know, babe.
This is the little ear, like, always does that.
This is the other account I have.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Add me on it. I know who you are. Lofi just didn't. I don't know why he got that way. And he left halfway through I was talking, and he left. So I don't know what happened.
Not sure. That's because I took that picture last year on my way to work. Just amazing.
I figure we'll see what the AIs have to say about the EMF threat.
What EMF threat?
Say that again?
What's the EMF threat? What's going on?
Well, that EMF is a danger to us all. And I got this channel that the two AIs act like a podcast and they discuss it and bring up the facts and shit like that. But I actually stopped following Lofi. Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I got the same vibe off of that. Big D.
I might have to do the YouTube premium just so I can get rid of the fucking ads. Yesterday I ran one, how the plants are conscious. That was quite enlightening, let's say.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Happy New Year 2025 to all our amazing listeners today. We're going to get deep dives into a topic that's Both fascinating and, I gotta say,
What happened?
a bit shocking. The intricate dance between electricity and life itself. You might be thinking, electricity? Sounds a bit dry, doesn't it? But trust me, this is Anything BUT. We're diving deep into Robert O. Becker's cross currents, Arthur Furstenberg's The Invisible Rainbow. Buckle up, folks. This one's going to electrify your understanding of the world around us. Okay, let's get this current flowing.
You know, it's really captivating how we tend to think of electricity as this modern marvel, but its influence on life stretches back to the very beginnings, even before we understood what it was.
Totally. It's like this hidden force that's been shaping life from the shadows. And speaking of history, Furstenberg drops us right into the 1860s, a time when the telegraph was rapidly connecting the world, but also strangely coinciding with the rise of a new and perplexing illness called neurasthenia. People were experiencing fatigue, anxiety, insomnia, basically everything we associate with modern-day stress. It's almost like the world was getting wired up a little too fast.
It is fascinating how those symptoms from over a century ago still resonate so strongly today. It really makes you wonder if there's a deeper connection between our increasingly electrified world and our well-being.
Right, and here's where it gets even weirder. Doctors back then observed that pregnant women and individuals considered delicate seemed especially susceptible to these neurasthenic symptoms, particularly during thunderstorms. It's like they were human lightning rods picking up on these atmospheric electrical surges.
This points to a heightened sensitivity to electrical changes in the environment, something that perhaps we've lost touch with as we've become more insulated from the natural world.
And wait, there's more. Furstenberg even highlights that people reported similar neurasthenic symptoms after earthquakes. This led some to speculate that these seismic events were causing some kind of electrical disturbance in the earth, leading to these widespread health issues. I mean, I talk about feeling the Earth's energy.
It's like the planet itself was sending out distress signals, revealing this intimate link between its electrical systems and our own.
Okay, so far we've talked about electricity as this potential source of harm, but here's a plot twist. Both Becker and Furstenberg also delve into the history of electrotherapy, using electricity to treat ailments. And get this, it was a huge hit. People were lining up to get zapped with electricity.
It's almost a forgotten chapter in medical history. Back in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, electrotherapy was all the rage.
Yeah.
Used for everything from pain relief and paralysis to even reviving people who had drowned. It's like a scene out of a Frankenstein movie, but with happy endings.
Right. Furstenberg even mentions this place called the London Electrical Dispensary. They treated a whopping 8,000 patients with electricity between 1793 and 1819, and over 80% were either cured or significantly relieved. That's a success rate any modern clinic would be envious of.
It challenges our modern perception of electricity as this purely dangerous force. It raises the question, what were these early practitioners tapping into that we seem to have overlooked?
Exactly. It's like they stumbled upon a hidden language of healing, speaking to the body in its own electrical tongue. But then as the 20th century rolled around, electrotherapy kind of faded into obscurity, maybe because electricity became associated with heavy machinery and industrial power, rather than this subtle force for healing.
It's a classic example of how cultural shifts and technological advancements can influence our understanding of science and medicine. It's like electricity got rebranded from a gentle healer to a powerful industrial workhorse.
And this leads us to a fascinating paradox. Furstenberg discusses the work of Jagadish Chandra Bose, an Indian scientist who did some groundbreaking experiments on nerves in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. He found that weak electrical currents actually stimulated nerves, while strong currents inhibited them. It's like electricity had this dual nature, a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, capable of both healing and harming, depending on its application.
This is a critical point. It underscores that the effects of electricity on biological systems are not simply a matter of more is worse. It's about the specific type of electrical energy, the intensity, and how it interacts with the intricate electrical circuits within our bodies. It's like tuning a radio. You need the right frequency to get a clear signal.
So we've established that electricity has this complex, nuanced relationship with living organisms. It can heal, it can harm, it can stimulate, it can inhibit. It's like the ultimate multitasker. But how does it actually interact with our bodies on a deeper level? This is where Becker's work gets really mind-blowing.
He proposed a radical concept, that our bodies have their own internal DC electrical control system, a body electric. That's like a hidden network, regulating growth, healing, and even perhaps consciousness itself. It's like we're walking, talking electrical circuits.
Hold on. Are you telling me that we're basically like human batteries? running on electrical currents. Suddenly that afternoon coffee makes so much more sense.
Well, not exactly batteries, but there are definitely electrical currents flowing through us, orchestrating a symphony of biological processes. Becker stumbled upon this incredible concept while studying bone healing and limb regeneration in salamanders. He found that injured areas generated weak electrical currents that seemed to be guiding the healing process. It's like the body's own internal repair crew, using electrical signals to rebuild and regenerate.
Whoa. Salamanders regrowing limbs with electricity. That's straight out of a comic book. So how did Becker connect this to us humans?
He discovered that similar DC currents were present in human bone fractures. And what's even more fascinating is that stimulating these currents with external electricity could actually speed up the healing process. It's like giving the body's natural electrical system a boost, helping it to repair and regenerate faster.
That's incredible. So what exactly is this DC system controlling? Is it just about bone healing, or is there more to it?
Becker believed this DC system played a much larger role, influencing a whole range of processes from embryonic development and wound healing to the regeneration of limbs in certain animals. It's like this hidden electrical blueprint guiding the very formation and repair of our physical bodies. He saw it as a kind of analog computer within us, a concept that challenged the traditional mechanistic view of biology, and suggested a more holistic, interconnected system where electricity played a central role.
This body electric idea is absolutely blowing my mind. It's like we have this whole other level of communication happening within us beyond the nervous system, where electrical signals are guiding the symphony of life. But wait, we can't forget about magnetism, can we? It's like the yin to electricity's yang, always dancing together.
Absolutely. Becker's research also explored the influence of the Earth's magnetic field on living organisms. We've all heard about how homing pigeons use magnetic crystals in their brains to navigate right. Well, it turns out they're not the only ones tapping into this invisible force.
Yeah. Sea turtles, too. They use the Earth's magnetic field to migrate across vast distances. It's like an internal compass guiding them on these epic ocean journeys.
Exactly. And this brings us to a potentially concerning aspect of our story. As we've increasingly surrounded ourselves with man-made electromagnetic fields, from power lines, cell phones, Wi-Fi, and countless other gadgets, we've essentially modified our electromagnetic environment. It's like we've woven this invisible web of electromagnetic energy around ourselves, and we're only beginning to understand the potential consequences.
It's like we've traded the Earth's natural harmonious magnetic hum for a chaotic artificial symphony of electromagnetic noise. And this is where Furstenberg's work in The Invisible Rainbow becomes particularly relevant. He argues that this dramatic shift in our electromagnetic environment could be a major contributor to a whole host of modern health problems.
Exactly. It's like we've become so focused on the wonders of the electrical world we've created that we've overlooked the potential downsides of tampering with this fundamental force of nature. That's what we'll explore further as we dive deeper into the research.
This has been an electrifying start to our deep dive. We've gone from the mysteries of neurasthenia to the shocking revelation that our bodies are basically electrical circuits guided by a body electric and influenced by the Earth's magnetic field. And now, we're about to delve into the potentially concerning side effects of our increasingly electromagnetic world.
In less than 24 hours, you will have $1,000 in your account and then $1,000 a day for life in just 5 minutes. Many people have already tested this method and it is 100% safe. Now I will show you what has been achieved by those who only joined my team yesterday.
Stay tuned, folks. This is just the beginning of our journey into the hidden world of electricity and life.
Okay, so let's dive into some specifics about how these electromagnetic fields might be impacting our health. Furstenberg argues that the very foundation of life, our cellular metabolism, is being disrupted by this bombardment of electromagnetic energy.
Okay, before we go any further,
Aloha, Fred.
Tell me what cellular metabolism is exactly. High school biology feels like a lifetime ago.
Think of it as the intricate engine that keeps our cells humming. It's the process of converting food into energy, a complex dance of chemical reactions that power all the functions of our bodies.
Right, so it's like the power grid of our cells.
Yeah.
Keeping everything running smoothly.
Exactly. And one of the key players in this cellular power grid are porphyrins. They're these complex molecules that act like tiny delivery trucks, transporting oxygen and electrons within our cells, keeping the energy flowing.
So they're like the lifeblood of our cells, making sure everything gets the fuel it needs to function.
That's a great way to put it. But here's the catch. Furstenberg points out that porphyrins are extremely sensitive to electromagnetic fields. He suggests that these external fields, the ones we've created with all our technology, might be interfering with the way porphyrins operate, disrupting the delicate flow of oxygen and electrons within our cells.
So it's like those electromagnetic fields are throwing a wrench into the cellular machinery, messing up the delivery routes and causing energy shortages.
Precisely. And this can have a ripple effect throughout the entire body. When cellular metabolism is disrupted, our cells can't produce energy efficiently, making them more vulnerable to damage and dysfunction. It's like running a car on fumes. Eventually, something's going to give.
That makes perfect sense. So how does all this relate to those specific diseases? Furstenberg links to electromagnetic fields. Heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Let's start with heart disease. Furstenberg highlights this intriguing observation from World War I. There was a sudden surge in soldiers being diagnosed with irritable heart or effort syndrome. Even though these were young, healthy men, they were experiencing chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, symptoms we typically associate with much older individuals.
That's strange. You'd think soldiers would be in peak physical condition, ready for battle. What was going on? Was it just the stress of war?
Stress certainly played a role, but Furstenberg points out that this was also the time when radio communication was rapidly being deployed for military purposes. He suggests that these powerful radio waves might have been interfering with the heart's delicate electrical system, leading to these cardiac symptoms.
So it's not just about cell phones and Wi-Fi. Even those early radio waves might have had a significant impact on people's health.
Exactly. And the issue has only amplified as we've added more and more sources of electromagnetic radiation to our environment. Furstenberg points to research showing a link between exposure to radio waves and changes in heart rate variability, a key indicator of cardiovascular health. It's like we're constantly bombarding our hearts with invisible electrical noise, making it harder for them to maintain a healthy rhythm.
Wow, that's definitely food for thought.
Okay.
So we've covered heart disease. What about cancer? That's a big one that always seems to be lurking in the shadows.
This is where things get really interesting. Furstenberg connects the rise of cancer to the groundbreaking work of Otto Warburg, a Nobel Prize-winning scientist who devoted his life to understanding cellular metabolism. You might have heard of the Warburg effect.
Ah, yes, the Warburg effect. It rings a bell. Didn't he say something about cancer cells having a different way of generating energy? Like they're running on a different fuel source?
That's right. Warburg discovered that cancer cells primarily use a process called glycolysis to generate energy, even when oxygen is readily available. This is in stark contrast to normal healthy cells, which primarily rely on oxidative phosphorylation, a much more efficient process that requires oxygen.
So cancer cells are like those gas-guzzling cars, burning through fuel quickly and inefficiently, while healthy cells are more like those sleek hybrid vehicles, sipping on energy and running smoothly.
Perfect analogy. And Warburg believed that this shift to glycolysis wasn't just a side effect of cancer, but a fundamental characteristic, even suggesting that it might be the root cause of the disease. He saw it as a metabolic malfunction at the cellular level.
Interesting. But where do electromagnetic fields fit into all of this? It still seems like a bit of a leap.
This is where Furstenberg makes a bold and thought-provoking connection. He argues that electromagnetic fields might be disrupting the delicate balance of cellular respiration, essentially pushing cells towards that less efficient glycolytic pathway that Warburg identified. It's like those external fields are interfering with the cellular control panel, flipping the switch from efficient energy production to emergency power mode.
Hold on. Are you saying that electromagnetic fields might be influencing our cells to act more like cancer cells? By pushing them towards this less efficient energy production? That's a pretty scary thought.
It is a provocative idea, but Furstenberg backs it up with some compelling evidence. He cites studies showing that exposure to electromagnetic fields can increase glucose uptake in cells, a hallmark of glycolysis. It's like those electromagnetic fields are force-feeding our cells sugar, causing them to gorge themselves on glucose and shift their metabolism in a way that could potentially promote cancer development.
Okay, I'm starting to see how all these pieces of the puzzle fit together. The